you wouldn't notice, even if it was staring you in the face. Little bit of a different angle I'm coming to you with on this one today, guys, but I'm just sat here on my balcony eating my fruit that I've just made. Aren't I a good girl? And I was just looking out at this beautiful weather, okay? Look at that sun. And I noticed someone appear, because obviously I can see the next block of units from here. And I'm talking quietly because I'm outside and I'm being considerate, because I am like that. Sometimes. And this guy was on crutches. And I naturally, because I saw a person, just looked over and went, "Good morning." Nothing. I said it one more time, "Morning." Nothing. Now, why am I sharing this? It's like, yeah, that happens all the time. But no, I sat here in contemplation as he was walking away on his crutches, and I thought, and he struggled. He struggled so much just to put one foot in front of the other. I could feel his pain from here. I'm telling you, I could feel it. And I even heard him let out a sort of painful, like that kind of noise, because I could feel everything from here. And the reason I'm sharing this is there are a lot of people in this world that are existing right now as we speak, right? And they don't even see the people around them that want to help them. And they don't even notice that the people are there to help them. And they're not in a position they're not in alignment, they're not in their vortex, as Abraham Hicks would say, enough to even recognize that there's help and love around them. Now, this is so interesting, right? Like, think about it, how I can't even think of the word. Somebody help me with a word. If you see this live and you think, I know the word, what word is that? Like, you know, you're some people at this point, and they have been in their past. I'm not judging, because we're all awakened at a different stage, right? I've not always felt and thought the way I do today. Every day I make progress, right? But this guy's walking in absolute agony. Can't even, he's on crutches, he can barely move, but he's determined to move. Good on him, right? But he's in pain. And I'm not saying that this example is a representation of everything and everyone, but this is just it reminded me of the fact that this goes on, i.e. that people are suffering, but they're suffering so much, they're so in their own head, not physically, but they're so mentally in their own head, suffering mentally, that they don't see that there's help all around them. They're just suffering. And until somebody is ready to accept help, it doesn't matter how much you love them, how much you care for them, they're not ready. There's clients that I speak to that I want to help, okay? And there's people I've spoken to that in the future I will get help from. But it's all about timing. You can't force these things. People aren't ready until they're ready. It doesn't matter what you say, it's their alignment. You can't fuck with alignment. You know, it's there, it just is. You can't see it. You may be able to feel it if you're like me, but you can't see somebody's alignment. They're either in the vortex or they're not. They're either vibrating at a high frequency and in total alignment and no interference in that moment, or they're not. You can't change that. All you can change is yourself and be the light and be the beacon for others to shine their light. So this morning, I mean, let's face it, this guy may have not even heard me, but that's not the point. The point to the live was not about this guy. This is about a universal thing that's happening right now, and it's happening everywhere. There's so much suffering. There's so many people suffering in their own head. They can't get out of it. They're not trapped in a prison. They're trapped in their own mind. And I'm so grateful, because I've been there. I've been trapped in my own mind. When I nearly died, I attempted to take my own life about 4 or 5 years ago. And saying that out loud now makes me kind of feel detached from that person, because that's not who I am now. Like, I don't even, like, shit, I'm so in alignment and happy right now. Like, I'm so content within my heart. Like, I could never even contemplate scratching myself. You know what I mean? Like, even a little, let alone killing myself. But at that point in my life, I was ready to get out. Like, I couldn't get out of my own head. I was so far gone. And I'm so lucky to be here. So look, if you're going through something right now and you're all up in your own head, I ain't gonna judge you. I've just told you I tried to kill myself. Am I gonna judge you? I don't care who you are. I don't care whether you're male, female, black, white, fat, thin. I don't care if you live in Timbuktu or if you live next door to me. I will open my door to you. So send me a message if you want some help. And yeah, if you're in alignment, that is, with this message. Alright guys, have a beautiful day. Keep shining, and remember, you are not alone.